at the lowest moment, you know, like Pandora, I actually thought, oh, hope is the one thing that I have to give. You know, if I can give anything to a public that, you know, with the material that I'm looking at, maybe a sense of hope, of potential. But what can it be? What can give hope and still contain these ideas of civilization, or civilization at its end, or of destruction, of ruins. This is what I kept coming to, ruins, you know, dietary ruins, black consumption of negative attitudes, self-hatred, ruins, racism in American culture, racism around the world, isms around the world, power inequalities around the world, ruins. But what about those ruins that we keep going to visit because they remind us about how much potential, how much further we've come. So subtlety. So if I do a subtlety, it has to be monumental and grotesque and absurd, and has to fulfill this need, and it has to fulfill a need that's long been held by New World African Americans for a representation and a comprehensive historical narrative, one that isn't just predicated, one that doesn't just begin in slavery. It has to be fantastic and overbearing and contain the anxiety and doom of my first encounter with the space. And this is again from Dwight York's New Albion compound that was seized by the FBI in 2002. So yes, Sphinx, of course, the Sphinx. And I had to question that for a couple of weeks too. Is this really going to be what I think it's going to be, a Sphinx? Because it's silly. And it's kind of a myth, and it's kind of true that as I was contemplating not doing a Sphinx, I was nearly hit by a bus that had the word Sphinx written on the side on 8th Avenue, and I took it as a sign. So I began sketches and notes and drawings, thinking again that this piece would extend our 500-year New World history to a 1,000-year quest for sugar, at least, and perhaps a 2,000-year connection with humanity.